Chole from Nubra Valley, and time is around 8:30 now, and I'm all fresh. We're just waiting for the breakfast to be ready, and once the breakfast is done, we will start our journey for the day to the next place. Today we'll be visiting the first village of the India, which was occupied in recent decade. Before that, let me show you how does the campsite looks in the morning. So this is our this is our tent 101, and you have all the lined up until there, and then that's the main building, which has the kitchen, dining and billing area and gate with our bikes parked there. Look at the view of the morning in the mountains the moment we come out of the camp, come out of the tents for the day. So beautiful, guys, seriously. I see a small snow-capped mountain there. So lovely. The temperature is around 17-18 degrees right now, and 17 degrees now, and I'm all ready. So I just have to have the breakfast and change it to the riding gear, and we will head to the destination for the day, which will be the Turtuk, Tyakshi and the Thang villages. These are the three villages which were recently added in past decade into the India. So what is that story all about? We will talk more about it once we reach there. But yeah, the travel, the ride would be interesting one because it is all off-road. The roads are getting constructed. So let's quickly go. Let's have a breakfast and then we'll start. So we're still waiting for them to call us for our breakfast. Once they call us for the breakfast, I will show you what's there in the breakfast for the day. Until then, please watching. And after the breakfast was poha and aloo paratha. So we have all set and we are starting, and we are now on the bridge. So you can see the pure water. Oh my god, so pure, super water. It's purely filtered and fresh from Himalayas. Right, so we have started to Turtuk. Turtuk is around 80 kilometers from Handar, and 80 one way, 80, 100, and from there we'll go to Takshi and Thang. We'll explore those places, those villages, and I doubt there'll be very little amount of population staying there. You can see it, the water. See, it's no bridge there. So we're going off now. Which is around 80 kilometers. It will take around 2 hours for us to reach Turtuk. The road is good. It's not about the road condition, but the size of the road. It is just the single road all the way in the mountains. So obviously the speed comes down. And yeah, we are heading. We have one of the one solo rider who is from Tamil Nadu, Chennai, who is also riding. So he also tagged along with us. So we three are going now to Turtuk. ఇప్పుడే తీస్తుంది. కిరాకుంది, రోడ్డు కిరాకుంది. ఇగో అవును, ఎదురుతుంది మంచిగా. చూసా, మస్తుందనా. బంద్ చేసేస్తున్నా. Alright, we are crossing the Shivok River, a hanging bridge on the Shivok River. So, and the max capacity is 18 tons, and only one vehicle at a time is allowed. So, let's see. Until now, there was an army convoy which crossed. There are a couple more vehicles to be crossed. After that, we will go. And it's all made of metal, iron. You can see the threads, not only the threads, the bridge itself and the platform at the bottom where the vehicle will go is also made of metal, and there's a huge current in the river. You can see it. If I'm able to show that, I'll show you that. See the current, the flow of water, the Shivok River. And it's a wood, not a metal, so you can see the wood platform. That's the reason there's only one big vehicle allowed at a time. And we crossed the Shivok River on the way to Turtuk, around 30 kilometers more, and we will be up. 이걸 보다도 야른 뉴스 뭐라 올해는 이 만든다는 거 아니 이거 많이 들어보면 안 돼. 딱 내가 들어진 거죠. 뭐 이렇게 뭐를 거래자 And right update, we are in the Turtuk village. You can see the board. Welcome to Turtuk. So this is the one of the recent villages which was added into India because it was occupied by one of our neighbors in 1947-48 war. But India took it back in 1971 war with them. So there were 3 villages that were taken back, reoccupied by India, which are Turtuk, Tyakshi and Thang. And Thang is the nearest village, the first village I would say, or the nearest village to the POK or LOC, which is around 2 kilometers from the from the LOC. So the plan is we will go and visit the Thang first. From then we'll come to Tyakshi and then the Turtuk. So all these 3 villages are the nearest to the border, POK or the LOC. Let's quickly go. This is all the Turtuk village. Here we'll find the apricot farms and apple farms. We'll see if we can find one and show them to you. Right, welcome to the Thang village, which is around 3.5 kilometers from the present place, which is Tyakshi village. And this is basically the last village or the first village of India where until which place the Indians can go. After that it will be a POK, the Pakistan occupied Kashmir, and the line of control. So we'll go, let's go quickly and see, explore the place. I guess the village is almost empty. There are only very few people, villagers staying there now, and because they have moved to the other places. So yeah, let's go and explore. And we are here at the border viewpoint of Pakistan occupied Kashmir, and very soon I'll show you the border in a minute. So this is a viewpoint for the border. It clearly says you are in under enemy observation. Let's quickly go and see. Bah. After entering the point, so let me show you. This is the Indian bunker and LOC. Sorry, the line of control, you can see that. This one. Then the no man's land. And that green patch you see, that is all Pakistan occupied Kashmir. I'll try to zoom in and see. I know pixels will break. I'm trying to identify the bunker somewhere there. So that is where. Okay, see there. That's the right. There's our bikes. People coming up. All the bikers, and a store, a restaurant, and then shops. Local people selling their produces. And this is the viewpoint, border viewpoint. You can see the Indian flag. Let's try to zoom in and see if I can show you something. But nah. So yeah, there are people who sell the binoculars, like share the binoculars. We can see the bunkers here, borders here also. ఎక్కడుందో చూస్తున్నాం అంతే. Alright, let's see. See, that's the bunker. Now this is Pakistan, no man's land. There should be a bunker. Oh yeah, here it is, in the middle. And that's the first village of Pakistan. This is what the Thang village shows. We'll talk more in the helmet view. And this is the Indian bunker. The building you see on the yellow, and the fencing is the LOC. You can see that flag there, Indian flag. So this is the Indian bunker. And the river is a border basically for dividing India and Pakistan occupied Kashmir. And there's another bunker of India on top here of the hill. See, this is another bunker. There's one at the bottom which I showed you some time back. One more interesting fact I wanted to tell you is, so this is India, this is Pakistan, this is Pakistan. Until this top, no sorry, not that one. This top is Pakistan. From here it's Pakistan occupied Kashmir. From here it is India. So though we are here able to come here, so that's fine, right? There's nothing in the top hilltop. So but that's what the people who are giving binoculars told us, and that's what we believe. So I'm just trying to find another view of the bunker on the top of the Himalaya mountain of Pakistan. See this. There's one here on the last. So here there's one. That's the Pakistan occupied Kashmir. So now Let's go and talk more in the helmet view. Alright, yeah. Alright, came on to the for the food. You want to have dosa? See, 120, 180, 200, 160. We get it for 60 at our places. That's the reason. Try Indian. Like whenever you have local food is best actually. It tastes better in local. That's the point. Right. So here we are for the food. Let's see. There's a buffet. Salad. Rice. I think it's a different rice. It's better. And you have rajma, dal, aloo gobi, matar paneer, and the semaya sweet along with papad. Finally, curd. Quickly see how much is the price and have the food here, and then we'll move back. And we are done with our lunch and starting back to from the point from the border viewpoint. Now we'll start to the Thong village. Let's see if I find something. And here's some information about 1971 war. Since Nubra Guard, now part of Ladakh Scouts, captured the further areas of Chower. They first took it in 2000. So you can pause and read this about the information. So these are the Baltistan villages, which were occupied by Pakistan in 47-48 war. But India took them back, took the 3 villages back in 1971 war. So some places some people still call this as Baltistan. And see, opposite other side of the border is Baltistan, and there are villages there. So yeah, that was there. And we go down. We'll go to the Thang village. Eldama village la. Village anundi kada. Nuve chusta border. 1971 war da. ఈ బోర్డు చూద్దాం. And so Poala. So we'll have seeing some bunkers here. I'll show them to you. ఈ ముంగటోని పట్టుకొని చంపేసాల. And we are done with our lunch and starting back to from the border viewpoint. Now we'll start to the Thong village. Let's see if I find something. And here's some information about 1971 war. Since Nubra Guard, now part of Ladakh Scouts, captured the further areas of Chower. They first took it in 2000. So you can pause and read this about the information. So these are the Baltistan villages, which were occupied by Pakistan in 47-48 war. But India took them back, took the 3 villages back in 1971 war. So some places some people still call this as Baltistan. And see, opposite other side of the border is Baltistan, and there are villages there. So yeah, that was there. And we go down. We'll go to the Thang village. Eldama village la. Village anundi kada. Nuve chusta border. 1971 war da. ఈ బోర్డు చూద్దాం. Right, on the right side, the ones which you see as rooms, these are the bunkers built by the regiments at that time, at the time of I believe 71 war, and they have just been kept like that as of now. There is the information written about who built it. So let's see. There is one on the road. We'll see that. So if you see, all these are bunkers built with the same stone. So it gets matched up in the atmosphere. Welcome to B area, PCI. So if you see, these all are bunkers built by army for our safeguarding. and the road opposite to the river, which you see on the opposite direction, opposite side, is the restricted road. It's only allowed to the Indian Army people to go, because that goes to the checkpost which we saw some time back, LOC, the checkpost which we saw some time back. So no one's allowed. And after that LOC only is that where the Shivok River turns back and goes into Pakistan occupied Kashmir and then to Pakistan. And we're back from Turthang village, the last village of India, to Tyakshi and Turtuk villages, which were again the same story, were occupied by India in 1971 war. But I will try to show you a school which was built by Pakistan when it was under POK, to teach people. And what I've seen in some videos, that it still has the writings done by the teachers on the boards. So we'll try to go and explore that. Bye bye. The kids here. ఇంకా ఈ కొండరాళ్ళతోనే గోడలు కడుతున్నారు వీళ్ళు. వన్ ఎట్ టైం కాదు ఇది. రైట్, crossing back on the Shivok River. The river is also known as Death River. And alright, you see army post. Dhatva Nishchayaha. You take right, you go to the checkpost, the LOC, but that is a restricted entry for civilians. Only the people in Indian Army, that too on duty, are allowed, or some special categories, we don't know. So yeah, that's Thang for you guys. And the road to Thang, really awesome. You can watch out for the photos. Follow me on Instagram, you will see all the photos I've clicked all over in this trip. And virtually you can travel with me by following me on Instagram, and also subscribing to my channel in YouTube and liking the videos. See, thanks.